Yeah, so now when it came to the excursions, the first one I did was ATV riding. It's basically put you in this ATV. It's like a buggy in a sense, and you just drive around. Maybe about an hour or whatever. They drive you through like this wooded area. You're out in nature. You're seeing goats and different birds and butterflies and all kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. I never did anything like that. Also, we stopped at this cave and we was taking pictures and whatever. And on the way back, we also stopped at this bridge where they had us get out the ATVs and walk over to this I forgot the name of it. It's a blue, I don't want to say lagoon, but it's something like that, a pond, or it's kind of basically a batch of water. And basically it has like a urban legend or whatever, basically that whoever swam in it, they lived for a very long time and things of that nature. But so it's basically supposed to have that type of theme to it, and it was very refreshing. But me, I don't know how to swim, so I didn't get in the water. So now the next day I went and I went to do the dolphin ride. So now they pick me up, they take you to the theme park or whatever it's considered. It's like aquarium / beach type of situation. And the first thing they do is they tell you to come into this room and they tell everybody to sit down. Now this big sea lion walks into the room. And it might be a little intimidating for people who's afraid of animals, but I knew these are trained animals, so I had nothing to worry about. That's one of the things. I feel like God won't put you in any situation that you can't handle. So with that being said, I do a lot of things without fear, because life is short. You can't be running around being fearful. You have to enjoy your life. So basically, you sit down, the sea lion comes over, and they give it a command, and it kisses you. And basically, they take a picture. Everything there is picture opportunities, and it's basically like a welcome to the excursion. So then from there, you go to this bird show. So they take them to this next area where they have these beautiful birds, like parrots and stuff like that. And they have them doing all these tricks, like riding on a bicycle, like a little miniature bicycle, or playing basketball, climbing up a ladder, and doing different things. So it's pretty amazing. I filmed it at the time, but that was years ago. Mind you, this was probably 2015. The first couple months in 2015. I lost my phone from that day, so I wasn't able to have those videos saved. But I had pictures and stuff saved from the other stuff I did. So that was that, right? And then from there, they walk you out to the beach. So now, when you walk to the beach, they have this big platform. You walk out there, and everything is enclosed. So, basically, it's enclosed to protect you and the animals from the outside animals that might be, coming closer to land. So one thing is, while you're walking on this little pier platform type of thing, you look over into this one section and see a bunch of sharks in there. Like these little miniature sharks, but it just make you feel like, man, what if I fell in there, So, but it was pretty cool to see. I never really got that close, to these animals and stuff like that. So then you walk into this next enclosure, and it's this big, gigantic stingray. And basically, you get in the water one by one, you get a chance to touch the stingray and take pictures with it. They tell you that they removed the stinger, so you have nothing to be worried about. And basically, just another picture opportunity. Then you walk out a little farther onto the pier, and then it's the enclosure with the dolphins. So now, it was a small group of us, maybe about 10 people, I want to say. And I was probably fifth in line. So in front of me was a couple and their 2 children. So the man jumped in the water with the daughter, and then the mother jumped in the water with the son. So they put these life vests on you, and to protect you from drowning, because the water is pretty deep when you get out to that level. And then I seen the 2 people jump in the water, and then the next 2 people jump in the water. And I remember looking at the kids going, okay, if they could do it, if they could swim, I could swim. It should be pretty easy. So now they tell you these hand commands to do, and basically the dolphin comes up to you, and the dolphin kisses you or whatever. You're supposed to take a picture. Then the next hand command, the dolphin comes and it dances with you. You're supposed to take a picture / video. And then another thing you do is you put your hands in the air, and the dolphin jumps over your head. And then the next thing it does is it comes alongside of you. You grab onto his fin, or flip or whatever it's called. I'm sorry if I got the terminology wrong. But it pulls you back to the land or the part that that you get into the water at. Because like I said, it's this big enclosure. You jump out into it and everything like that. And then they send you out again, and then the dolphin comes and it swims on its back, and you grab onto his side fins or flippers or whatever they call it, and it swims you back to the land. So when I get in the water now, it's my turn. That's when everybody realized that I can't swim, and it isn't as easy as I thought it was. So now I get in the water, and my legs is swimming out from behind me and in front of me and everything. And that's when they're trying to tell me, like, yo, this is what you have to do to swim. So I was trying to do what they was, trying to teach me, and I'm literally learning as I'm in the water how to swim and keep myself, balanced or whatever. I remember at one point I kept floating away, and I just kept thinking like, oh man, when the dolphin go to jump over my head, it's probably gonna land on my body. But it didn't, and I got, some cool pictures, and everything was pretty cool. But after that, we get out the water, and we go over to this next area where they have a sail show. Well, basically the sails go and they do all kind of funny tricks and stuff with basketballs and everything. So, they feed the fish and everything. That was pretty cool. So that's basically how that excursion went. It was amazing. Got some great pictures, and it's just an experience that it's once in a lifetime. You can't really experience that back home. So it was pretty cool. So back to the resort, right?